Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while since I've done a live video. Holy moly. You have no idea how nervous I am right now. All right, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna actually tag a couple of friends here. There you go. Hey guys. All right, so it's Wine Wednesday. You know I'm gonna have my glass of wine. Plus it's hot outside. So I kind of shared yesterday that there was a little something kind of happening in this world. And I think that, hey Sarah, I think that my title might captivate a few. I'm going, what the heck? So yeah, I've earned $2 million with Beachbody over the last 10 years. So why on earth would I choose to leave this company? Well, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that I am an absolute huge fan of MLMs, network marketing companies. Like, I think that is the absolute best thing on the planet, because these types of companies allow you to create a lifestyle, to create freedom, to give you options, to help you relieve some stress, help you give you more time with your family, help you support other people, or help take products, whatever. I think they're just amazing. And I think everyone should do an MLM, honestly. I used to not think that though. I used to be like, nope, not gonna do it. And hey, Amber, it's because of Beachbody. That's why I'm a huge fan. You guys, Beachbody changed my life. Like, in ways that I couldn't even fathom when I first joined this company. It helps me create a life of freedom. It helps me find strengths that I kind of knew were there, but I didn't really know were there. Things that have defined me as a person, and things that have helped me pursue my passion. And hey, Chrissy, hey, Heather, my purpose, the reason why I do what I do. And, it's changed my life. It's allowed me to stay at home with my children. I never had to put them in daycare. Guys, that's a blessing. I talk to people all over our country, and, and they have to drop their kids off at 6 a.m. and they don't get home till 7, and, and they get an hour with their children. It's a blessing that I got to raise mine, and I didn't have to put them with somebody else. It helped me create a life of financial freedom. Again, I didn't graduate from college. I went to college, but I didn't graduate. So I never thought that I could have achieved the things that I have, and I couldn't have without this company. So, like I said, it's allowed me to pursue my purpose and my passion. It helps me lead. It helps me motivate. It helps me train. These are all strengths that I didn't know I had, and things that I love doing. It helps me help other people find their absolute best self and learn to love who they are. And that's a job that you want to keep, right? That's something that you want that you kind of dream about, right? So I was living the dream. Financially, awesome. Purpose, awesome. Time, awesome. So if that was so great, then why am I leaving? Why? Why am I choosing to leave? It's because I don't have a choice. So it turns out, you guys, that money doesn't buy happiness. At the peak of my success, a couple of years ago, I was just under $500,000 a year. Now, I've never shared that information. Why? Because it's not important. You didn't need to know. Nobody needs to know. That's not important. What is important is what I'm choosing to do with my time. But at that peak, I was the absolute unhappiest I've ever been. My priorities were way out of whack. I worked like a slave. I was around the clock working with customers, working with my team, both of which I loved dearly, both of which became some of my closest friends. So of course I wanted to help them, and I wanted to help them succeed in the way that they needed to succeed. Okay? So I was doing my purpose and I was doing my passion, but I wasn't happy. I pushed my kids off during dinner. I had to do calls at night and I didn't get to tuck them in because I was pursuing this. And I realized that those are things that I can't get back. And so that slowly started to weigh on me. And, you know, when it comes to my team, oh my gosh, my team of coaches got 600 plus, I don't know, thousands. I don't know how many there were. There's so many. And so many of them became some of my closest friends. And, you know, and I would see these coaches join my team or our team, because man, I didn't do this alone. I would see them come in and they were so excited. They had their life changed, you know, by completing an exercise program, changing their nutrition. They started feeling better about themselves. They started getting healthy. And then they realized that, oh my gosh, I feel this way. I can help other people feel this way. And I could create an income doing this. Holy moly, that's freaking exciting. And so, you know, I would work with them and I would see them work harder and harder and harder, and just things weren't happening. Yes, they were helping to change lives, but this is a business. And on the income side, it just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. And you guys, that killed me. You know, they were so excited to pay it forward, and they were so excited to do that, doing something that they love, except they couldn't. They were working hours and hours, like I said, and they were getting frustrated. And I was getting frustrated with them, you know. And our CEO, he's amazing. He's got an incredible vision. He is passionate. He gives a damn about this world. He wants to see the epidemic that is obesity. He wants to see that come to an end. You know, that would eliminate so many diseases. We all know that, you know. And so this is a man I look up to still to this day. But I heard him say on multiple occasions that we've got an epidemic and you have to work harder. You have to work harder. You're not working harder enough. And you can't take a day off if you want to change lives, if you want to change this world. You know, and in the beginning, I believed it. I was like, yeah, you're right. But then I started seeing my family become distant. My marriage suffered. My children were not acting like my children. They were acting like aliens, you know, from a different planet. And, you know, and then I was watching my team get more frustrated. And it just killed me, absolutely killed me. So training after training and call after call and hours and hours and hours being spent trying to help these people do what I was achieving. And I realized it wasn't happening. And I realized that even though this company is amazing, it's got incredible products, some of the best out there, I realized that you had to get in early on. Now, are there people that have made it? Absolutely. There absolutely are. And I'm not gonna ever tell anyone that you can't do it. But the majority of those that were busting their butts, it just wasn't happening. Because the way the compensation plan is built, you have to kind of get in early on. So what started out as something so joyful and so incredible became something that I dreaded. I used to wake up at 5 a.m. bright and early, just excited to start my day. I started sleeping in a little bit better or a little bit more and, but not feeling better. All I ever thought about was social media. How many times a day have I posted? Have I posted 4 times a day? Have I done the right selfie and the right lighting? And, you kind of work around like this and answering hundreds of messages available to everyone at all times, more than any other professional. There were no boundaries. Granted, I helped create that, but, it was something that honestly our company encouraged. They encouraged us to work harder and harder and harder and longer. And that's just not what this business is all about. It's about creating a life of freedom. And that's freedom from stress. That's freedom from having to work 18-hour days. That's freedom to spend with your family, freedom to go on vacation, freedom to work whenever you want to work, you know? That's what this business is all about, and feeling good about the life that you're creating. Hey guys, so I started to get a little more discouraged. My income was dropping. So I had created an incredible income, and it hit that peak and then it started dropping. And over the last 2 years, it's dropped by 75%. Now that is hard. You guys, I'm a single mom. And while I love this business and I am changing lives, it is a business. And when I'm seeing my income drop, this is what I feed my kids with and what I put a roof over their heads with and what I clothe them with. And when I see that happening, I get a little stressed, So I started reaching out, and I was told I wasn't working hard enough. Like I said, I was a slave to social media, and I pushed my kids away. I worked through dinners. My marriage suffered because I was tied to working harder. I was told to work harder. And all of that stress, man, my cortisol levels went through the roof. And if you guys know anything about cortisol, that makes you gain weight, a lot of it. So tons of cortisol, hormones going absolutely crazy, because once that goes, then your insulin goes, and then everything goes, and it's just awful, and it's hard to get it under control. So add 30 pounds. 30 pounds, that's a lot. At 5'2", that's a lot. You guys, I'm a fitness instructor. I've been a health and fitness instructor, personal trainer, teaching group fitness since 1999. So almost 20 years. And, I'm in incredible shape. Even 30 pounds heavier, I can run circles around most everyone. So that has played a role in where I am right now as well. When I see my income dropping, I see my coaches on my team struggling, I start reaching out to those that are more successful than me. That's what you do, right? And I was told, well, work a little bit longer. And then I was also told by someone who I trusted that I needed to lose some weight and I needed to finish one of our home-based programs. And at that point, I would be a lot more successful. Whew, I would never tell someone that, especially if they're having a hard time. So, that's just something that has weighed on me. I didn't let it affect me then, but I can tell that it's affected me over the last year and a half. Because when you work for a company that's solely built on image, it's built for health and fitness, but the end result is image. It is. Because it's our image that's what's supposed to inspire somebody else. Man, that's hard when you gain weight. It is. It's hard. And, here's the thing. I'm a health and fitness professional and have been, but I am not. I have never felt the level of discipline. I am disciplined. I work out 4 to 5 times a week. I eat healthy most of the time, but you know what? I drink wine. I eat cheese fries with my girlfriends when we're needing to have a pity party. I'm not perfect, and I don't want the people that I'm working with to feel like they have to be perfect too. So I felt like I had to be if I were to be successful. In the beginning, that wasn't the case, but over the last couple of years, that's what it's turned into. So my heart just wasn't in anymore. I've just been kind of beat down. My team was struggling. I was frustrated there, struggling with my weight. I was struggling in life. If you guys have a teenager, probably why I drink so much wine. If you were married, are married, you understand. If you're in a relationship with someone, like committed, you understand. Life is hard. And, here I am talking about being your best self and trying to be positive and motivating and all the things that I was meant and what I was created for. I felt like a fraud because I wasn't that. And I just felt like I was failing in every area of my life. So last year, you guys know that I went through a divorce. And that was a perfect time for me to step back, take a step back from my business so that I could work on me. One of the best things about Beachbody is there are 3 vital behaviors. And one of the vital behaviors is personal development. You guys, I would have never, ever picked up a personal development book if it wasn't for this company. So, I owe that. I'm forever grateful for that because that's the one thing that has changed my life because it makes me a better me. I was not forced, but if I wanted to be successful, I needed to invest in personal development. So I did. So that's what I've spent the last year doing. I've worked on me, getting me in a better place mentally, physically. I've worked on helping my children, becoming happy and joyful again. I have worked on a new relationship that is amazing and has completed all of the stuff that I've been working for. But after taking that year off, I'm ready to come back in, and I was looking back and I realized where the wheels fell off. I realized why I was so unhappy. Hey, Chelsea. And it's because the company that I've aligned myself with over the last 10 years, it does not align with my belief systems any longer. And it does not align with my priorities. Me, I'm important. I should not live a life of stress. My children should not have to deal with me stressed because that sucks. It makes everybody miserable. Brett, he shouldn't have to deal with me miserable like that because it makes his life hell. So, I'm pretty damn important. And that was step number 1. My children, that's number 2. I've got to make sure that they are confident in their abilities. They feel good about themselves. They're happy. They're full of joy. They're full of peace. It's important that my home is peaceful and that while we may need to lose a few pounds, we're healthy emotionally, internally, and physically. So when it comes to health and fitness, when it comes to exercise and nutrition, you guys, Beachbody is an amazing company. They really are. They've got a solution. And it's a solution that's helped millions and millions of people. And it's helped me, and I will forever be grateful. Forever. Those of you that are consumers, dude, I'm telling you, these products are amazing. Shakeology, hello. It is the best meal replacement out there. It is. But if you're looking to build a business, I'm going to save you. I'm going to save you the time, and I'm going to save you the business service fees because, in my opinion, this is my opinion only, I don't think it's a viable business opportunity anymore. It used to be, but I don't think it is anymore. I'm a health and fitness coach through and through, you guys. I've done it for years, 20 years to be exact, and I know that there is not a one size fits all. It's not. Dude, you have to move, you have to eat right, you need to supplement. And when the company that you're with is not offering a lot of supplements to help what that person needs at that particular time, I knew that things had to change. So, I knew I had to feed my passion. I knew I had to start working on my purpose. And my purpose is to serve you. Serve those of you that have trusted me in the past, that trust me right now, that it's going to trust me in the future. That is my job. And it's my job to do that in the best way possible. the absolute best way possible. And the best way that's going to work for you right now in your life. It's not a one size fits all, you guys. And I knew things had to change. So a couple of friends of mine and we started looking for other avenues. And, because we wanted to combine both. Thank you, Jana. How are you, friend? I knew that I had to find something that would align with my priorities, be the company that I could believe in and that was a good fit for life and for my family. And we found it. I mean, oh my gosh, I wanted to tell everyone. Holy moly. I wanted to tell everyone. Thank you, Carrie. Sometimes I'm a badass and sometimes I'm not. But I couldn't tell everyone because I was trapped. Because with Beachbody, we're not allowed to do anything else. So here is where I was trapped. I had this desire and I felt this need to fulfill my passion and my purpose, and that's to help other people. I also have to feed my kids. I'm a single mom. I have no other options. And I have watched my income drop by 75%. And, over the last year, I began to live in fear of, holy moly, if I sit idly, is this going to dwindle into nothing? That's scary. That's really scary. I knew that I had to find another avenue, but if I did, I would be let go. And that is a hard place to be in. So I'm looking at my notes right now because I'm starting to get a little emotional. That was a dilemma. Well, I am choosing to go with another company. I am choosing one that has great products, one that has a great compensation plan, one that allows me the freedom to create multiple sources of income because I don't have to do just this one. You guys, I'm a Scout and Cellar representative, distributor. Dude, that's clean crafted wine. Y'all know I drink wine and I couldn't tell anybody about it. This is like the cleanest wine on the planet. Hello. That killed me because that's part of my brand. Hello, Fitness Uncorked. So a company that's going to allow me to create other sources of income. A company that is, that allows people to feel amazing. It changes lives. Just like Beachbody. Beachbody changes lives. Hello, Young Living changes lives. Prove It changes lives. You guys, there are so many amazing companies out there. Plexus, holy moly. And Rodan and Fields, I've got friends in every single one of those companies, and I buy product from all of them because I'm a huge supporter of MLMs. Because you know what that is? By me purchasing their products, I'm helping their families. I go to Ulta or to Walmart or to GNC. I'm not helping other families, really. I'm helping a big company, So Monday I received an email. Man, I'm telling you, Jim actually called me and he said, Heather, have you checked your email? And I said, no. Why? He said, you might wanna. And it was an email telling me that I had to choose. I had to choose this other company or choose Beachbody. That was a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. I broke down on Monday night. I was a wreck. I lost it. I lost my ish. Big time. Poor Brett. Seriously. And I'm very thankful for him for putting up with that because it was ugly. But after I was able to get out all of that emotion, I sat down and I weighed it. I've been struggling with joy, with peace, with time, with energy, with confidence, with strength. I've been suffering with a lot of that. Motivation. Man, y'all can tell my posts have changed because I couldn't be authentic. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being that, a fake. I'm tired of watching my team of coaches bust their ass trying to create a life that they dream about, and it's not happening. I'm tired of watching my income dwindle to nothing, you know? I'm tired of not being able to support my friends and other companies because that's in our policies and procedures that we can't have parties and get free product. That's stupid. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm choosing to not support a company that highlights top coaches that hire nannies so they can work 18-hour days. That's not what this is about. That's not what it's about. It's about creating a life of freedom, free from stress, free from worry, free from being a slave. Alicia, I just bought Prove It from Alicia Harden. I went to high school with her. So I'm choosing to start over. So I'm resigning from Beachbody. You guys, you know how sick I was today thinking of that. I'm done. I'm letting go of income. Whew, that's a big one. But I have faith. You know what? I have faith in me. I have faith in my family. I have faith in my friends. I've got faith. I know that this is the right direction. And I'm excited about creating my own thing. Oh, I've got a lot of things up my sleeves that I'm excited I can actually do. So, you guys, so everyone that has supported and encouraged and, you know, just whatever it is that you've done, thank you so much. It's been an incredible journey. It's been a life-changing journey. I hope it's been life-changing on both sides. But here's the thing. I'm not stopping. I'm just getting started. And I am so excited to have joy. And I'm so excited to help you or someone that you love find their best self. I am so excited to support them in the way that they need. Whatever that means right then. It might not be this one product. It might be something else. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So anyway, so if you see me not talking about Team Beachbody, that's why. So, thank you guys. Thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all are awesome. So anyway, if you have, you know, if you have any questions, I don't know how this goes, but you know, again, thank you for your support, and I'm excited, you guys. Heather's back. Pew.